All right, now one of the big controversies just ahead of the government presenting a budget is in fact the jobs data, which stated that unemployment in India is in fact at a 45-year high. But now rejecting the report which claims that India's unemployment rate is at a 45-year high, Vice Chairman of the government's think tank, Niti Aayog, has in fact said that the data has not been finalized and is still in the process of being processed. Now first, let's take a look at the report itself on India's job problem claims. According to media reports on the assessment by the National Sample Survey Office, this, remember, is the agency that's been carrying out sample surveys for several decades now. The data that is put out by the NSSO is considered to be very, very genuine. The country's unemployment rate stood at a whopping 6.1%, which is the highest that it has been since 1972 to 1973. Now, the report further claimed that joblessness stood at a whopping 7.8% in urban areas compared to 5.3% in the rural areas. Now, the reports also claimed that the government had allegedly refused to release the NSSO data. The unemployment rate in urban India is at a whopping 18.7% for men and 27.2% for women, while in rural India, the unemployment rate is 17.4% for men and 13.6% of women are in fact out looking for jobs and are not able to find jobs. Now, the report also claims that the data has not been released officially despite being vetted by the NSSO Commissioner in December. Now, the report further claims that two non-independent members had in fact quit the data collating body because of it not being released by the government. A clarification, however, has now been issued by Niti Aayog after this controversy in fact came up, that the data has in fact not been released and it is not correct to use that report as a final one.
I want to state it very categorically that this data, this report that is being cited is not yet finalized, is a draft report, and the data that is being cited is not yet been finalized or approved by the government. So therefore, using this data, I think, is not the right thing to do. And the reason for that is very simple. The reason for that is that this data is still being looked at because we have to publish a quarter-on-quarter report because that is the right thing to do.
Now, the report has in fact led to the outbreak of a huge controversy a day before the government is to present the budget ahead of the general elections in the month of April-May later this year. Now, Congress President Rahul Gandhi has used the term Führer to attack Prime Minister Narendra Modi, referring to the German name Führer. And he's in fact attacked the incumbent Prime Minister, and he's tweeted, and I quote, "No more jobs." This is of course a play on the word Namo, the name Namo, which is used sometimes to refer to Narendra Modi. No more jobs. The Führer promised us 2 crore jobs a year. 5 years later, his leaked job creation report card reveals a national disaster. Unemployment is at its highest in 45 years. 6.5 crore youth are jobless in the year 2017-2018 alone. Time for no more to go. Hashtag how's the job? Now the hashtag is again a play on the phrase how is the Josh. That's in fact been now used recently by many leaders of the incumbent ruling party. Now an immediate response was also issued by the BJP on Twitter, comparing Rahul to Mussolini and attacking him for what the party has called his short-sighted and myopic understanding of the economy. Now the BJP has also called Rahul jobless and a peddler of fake news. Now this of course is the tweet that has been put out by the Bharatiya Janata Party.